everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tara Arnold, and tonight I'm going to channel Ascended Master Saint Germain and the Ascended Masters. So they're just going to do a read on where everyone's vibrating at that watches this channel. So I will go into trance and we'll see what they have to say. Oh yes, welcome. I am Saint Germain. We welcome you all. We are showing our channel that many of you are feeling that no one has my back. I am confused and I am upset. I feel defeated and I am at the point of exhaustion. I cannot take any more chaos in my reality, and we would say that it is at this time on planet Earth that all of you as a collective have asked certain people in your reality to take on roles that would trigger you to the deepest depths of the darkness so that you would rise up and rise above. And this is, we're showing our channel, specifically the USA, the United States of America. There are many that are going through a mass awakening at this time. There are millions that are seeing the perception of and awareness that they had not seen before. This is causing a shattering of the ego consciousness in millions at once, and they are collapsing of the ego. Someone is taking my power and someone is taking everything from me. I am falling apart, and we would say that it is the end results will be not what you are seeing at this time. It would be that those that are intention to take others' power are going to take themselves down. We would say to calm down, everyone. This is a temporary show at this time in order for those to bring to the surface what they need to transmute back to love. So in our perspective, we are excited for the journey. We are commending all of you who have taken on this role, not only to receive a spiritual awakening, but also to be the one to trigger it. We must remind you that those that you have put in power in your political systems are those who you have chosen from a spiritual level. Every spirit on planet Earth, every soul on planet Earth, 8 billion souls on planet Earth have come together as a collective and have chosen their political leaders to best trigger them at this time so they will stop looking outside of themselves. We would say that the one in particular in the United States of America, he has taken on this role as an evolved soul. We are showing our channel. Mother Mary is stepping forward. She is showing everyone that she is here. Call her in. She is offering her energy of divine love. She is wearing a blue cloak and she stands before you all. She is bringing in the energy of the mother to hold those who are feeling that no one has their back. They are feeling lost and confused and alone and scared. They are feeling their whole world is collapsing. We are showing our channel there is a mass spiritual awakening on planet Earth at this time, and it is losing one's grip on reality is what it feels as though you were going through. The floor feels unsteady. The ground feels unsteady. It is like I am walking on a barbed wire and I am going to fall. There is no safety. I need a safety net. Where is my safety net? I was depending on my neighbors and they have let me down, and I was depending on the political system and they have let me down, and I was depending on the educational system and they have let me down, and I was depending on my family and they have let me down, and no one has my back. And we would say that it is within this feeling of the deepest depths of darkness that you are expanding your light to the highest level. Everything that you were going through is only temporary. Many of you are experiencing it at a deeper level as you bring up past lifetimes of the same and similar frequencies here on planet Earth at this time. We are showing our channel that the end result is not what you think it will be. You will not be taken over or controlled. This is that you are standing strong as a people, and you will stand up and stand out. This is that you are not allowing bullies to take you down at this time. There is, we would say, to calm down. There is nothing to fear. Stand in the now moment and expand out your consciousness. That is all that is required. And we are showing our channel that we had mentioned in earlier videos that there is going to be a ridiculousness on planet Earth in the year 2025, and you are going through it at this time. It is not what it seems. Everything is all over the place and chaotic, and it is that there would be in the political system a downfall, intentional downfall, to be impeached on in the US of A. At this time, it is intentionally to be impeached. There was an intention to avoid prison time by going into a presidential role to avoid prison time. And now that that has been accomplished, that has been won, then the ego does not want the responsibilities of running a country. It is tired, the spirit is tired, and if it acts ridiculous in its role, then they will become impeached and be removed and taken down. This is the end goal, and there is an intention for this to happen from the presidential standpoint. This is what the ridiculousness is about. It is about not having any more responsibility, and then one gets a win. Their ego gets a win if they are not responsible for running the country for the next 4 years. Then they can rest. It is time for them to rest. They are not interested in running the country. This is what we are showing our channel that is going on in the USA at this time. There are many that are quite upset at this time because of everything that is collapsing around them, and they are going through much pain, and we are here with you. You are not alone. There are many asking about why are the planes falling from the skies? Why is there so many accidents? And we would say that the collective consciousness is in fear, and the fear is projecting outwards. And when there is so much fear and panic and phobia, it is going out into the universe, and it is causing disruptions in the energy, and this is causing planes to malfunction. But not only the energy you're projecting out, it is the energy of the people working on the planes, or the people working in the airports, or the people driving their vehicles that are full of fear right now, and that fear is projecting in front of them and then reflecting back to them in accidents. The accidents will calm down as you begin to realize that this is temporary. And so we would say to stand in the now moment and expand your consciousness out. That is all that is required. Get well grounded on planet Earth. Ask Jesus to ground you to planet Earth so that you will be able to stay in your human costume at a much deeper level, and then expand it out from the center of you. And so that it is like fractals of light frequencies coming from the center of your costume, your human costume, and you are expanding it out. This is you expanding out your soul, your consciousness, your spirit is expanding, and this is the light that can be offered to those around you who do not know who they are as consciousness. For those who are not awakening, they can begin to download from you. We would say that it all is well on planet Earth in our perspective, because it has created a mass shift in awareness and in conscious expansion, and your spirits are here to play with the frequencies, and many of you are experiencing frequencies you have never experienced. You are having awarenesses that you are seeing lies that you have not seen but been told your whole life, and you believed, and now you are seeing the truth at a deep level. And we would say that this is excellent soul expansion on planet Earth. We would say to remain calm. We are showing our channel that The end result is calm, in the way that you will not be controlled at that deepest level. We are showing our channel. There is a TV show that everyone is talking about and afraid that they're going to become the TV show of being controlled. It is a Handmaid's Tale, and this is not what would be happening in your reality. We would say that things will begin to shift over the next few weeks, that you will not lose all of your power. There are so many on the planet, in the US specifically, that are feeling they're going to lose all control and all power. This is temporary. There is laws that one must abide to, and there are many orders being shouted out, but they are not able to execute them because they do not have the power to execute these orders. There are many that are believing that the president can put in these rules and these orders and make these changes, but we would say about 90% of them, he does not have the power to do that. We would say, calm down. It is that you're going through a spiritual awakening, and you must have seen the darkness at the deepest level in order to know the greatest light. This is where you are vibrating at. Rest in your soul and calm down into your energy. Calm down your energy. Calm down your energy. Calm down your energy. Going to the deepest depths of feeling like no one has my back is where one needs to be in order to let go of the attachment of your neighbors, of loved ones. It is about letting go of that attachment of anything outside of yourself. I need this person to save me. I need this person to help me. I need this person to fight for me. I need someone to have my back. It is being shattered of that belief. There is nothing outside of yourself. Everything is one energy, and everything that is happening on planet Earth, you as a collective consciousness have created it in your reality for your highest good. You have taken responsibility that I can change my reality. But in order to change your reality, you must take responsibility that you create everything in it. So if you're saying, I'm in resistance of what is happening in my country, and I do not like it, and I am fearing it, then you are not taking responsibility that this is your creation, and you are all consciousness. You are all connected on a soul level as one energy. And so as you go about your day and take responsibility that I've created the bad and the good, now you have the power to change it. And we would recommend to do an exercise to execute this and see how it works. When you are vibrating in third dimension, you are in a fear-based ego perception, which many of you are having this happen as the chaos is going on around you. Begin your day with the intention, I'm going to be in third dimension today, and you will see how the day unfolds. You will be in suffering, you will be in struggle, nothing will flow in synchronicity, and you will create many problems in your reality. Now take responsibility. I went to work today and I created a third dimension reality, and a third dimension reality is a state of consciousness. What is a state of consciousness? It is my perception of where I'm vibrating at. Well, I'm a spirit in this human costume. And today I've decided to be in third dimension, and I created a third dimension reality of suffering and struggling and fear and hate and anger and any fear-based emotion on planet Earth, the polarity of your light. And so the next day, when you have the same experience, instead of stepping into this experience in a third dimension perception, command that you are going into a fifth dimension perception. When I go to work today, I'm going to go to work in fifth dimension. Everything will flow into my reality in synchronicity because I am vibrating and expanding my consciousness into fifth dimension. Everything will flow because I am standing in a fifth dimension perception. What is a fifth dimension perception? It is a state of consciousness. What is a state of consciousness? It is where I am vibrating at and my perception of where I'm vibrating at in this moment. I am vibrating in a fifth dimension perception because I've chosen to. I've commanded this to be true in my reality, and when you command, you evoke the God within you to create your reality. And so I command that today I will have a fifth dimension experience, and it is up to the universe to make that happen. You are the universe, but you are in a human body, and it appears that you are separate from the universe. So you must first command it, and then command that the universe make it happen. And this connects your spirit to the spirit of the universe. This connects you to the dance with the universe. Your spirit becomes whole again with the universe. Command it, expect it, and watch it show up in your reality. I am going into my day in a fifth dimension perspective, and everywhere I go, it's going to be in my favor. When I go to work, there will be someone there gifting me a coffee and giving me a smile, hello. I will get the best parking spot, and I will have the nicest clients. Everything will flow in my favor because I am in fifth dimension. Throughout the day, remind yourself that you are in fifth dimension. Keep commanding it we would say every half hour or so. I am in fifth dimension. Remind yourself, because you were programming yourself to be in fifth dimension, and the subconscious does not yet know. The subconscious only knows what you tell it. It has no reasoning. It is running the program of third dimension because this is what you have been wearing, this human costume of the ego consciousness in third dimension for many years. It is putting a new program in the subconscious. I am in fifth dimension, and the subconscious will say, oh, okay, let's vibrate there, and we will create a fifth dimension reality. And reminding it, and it will build up the belief to be it, and then know it. I know I am in a fifth dimension reality. You must know it without a doubt in order for it to reflect back to you. So instead of getting caught up in the chaos around you, we would recommend to do this practice. Start your day in third dimension and see how it turns out, and start the next day in fifth dimension and see how that turns out. This will prove to yourself and your spirit that you are able to change your reality, because one day will be third dimension suffering and struggling, and the next day will be fifth dimension of synchronicity and divine love and gifts showing up to you, magic happening in your reality, and then the belief will be created. One does not have the belief to begin with. You must know it, and then it will get created in your reality. And so by doing this exercise, you will see how you were able to change one reality into another reality simply with your intention. I'm in third dimension all day today, and I will see how everything shows up in that, and then I will switch to fifth dimension the next day, and I will notice a vast difference. Once you do this, you will know that you have the power to change your reality. But remember, you must first take responsibility that you create everything in your reality, both the dark and the light, all the shatters and the triggers and the grief and the sadness and the rejection and the feeling lost and hopeless and defeated is your creation as well. When we say take responsibility for your creation, we do not mean to blame oneself. It is not about blaming oneself. It is about we would say taking responsibility that I am a co-creator. And if you blamed yourself, this puts you back into third dimension, and then you do not have the power to change your reality in fifth dimension, because the blaming is a vibration of ego consciousness, and it is a lower vibration that will keep you in third dimension. And so to switch to fifth dimension, I take responsibility that I created all the dark and light in my reality, because I am both the dark and light. I do not need to be afraid of the dark when I am both. I am both the dark and light. What do you mean by this, Saint Germain? We would say it is on one scale. We have mentioned this before. The dark is at one end and the light is at the other. Envelop the dark with your light, and it transmutes back to light. It is simple. Do not get complicated with frequencies and transmuting frequencies. It is all the intention. I will slide up the scale and surround the dark with my light, and then I will be in a fifth dimension perception. See, the new world is already here. People are asking, when is this new world coming? When is this new earth coming? And we would say it is already here. It is changing your perception of how you would wish to see it. The chaos around you can happen without you being in it. If you switch to a fifth dimension perception, that is what you will create. Everything is well on planet Earth. We are excited of the progress. Blessings. Okay, so thanks for joining us today, and I'll see you next time.